So we all have used face unlock feature in our phones at least once in our lives. Whether it's your iPhone, Samsung or any other modern smartphone, face unlock feels like magic. It's seamless, it's convenient, and it's getting better. This seemingly magical moment has become an everyday reality for millions, a testament to the incredible advancements in the artificial intelligence. But what if I told you the same gesture, just looking at your phone, involves the same technology that can create fake videos of politicians saying the things that they never said? And what if the system designed to protect you could also be used to impersonate you perfectly? On one side, we have Face ID and Face Unlock system that guard our most personal data. And on the other side, we have deepfakes that can fool the people around the world. But here's the mind-blowing part. They are both using some similar science. Face unlock is a type of biometric authentication. Instead of typing a password, your device scans your face and check if it matches the one on the file. In simple terms, it usually happens in 3 stages. The very first step is detection. The camera looks for a face in view. It finds key landmarks, eye, nose, mouth, and notes their key positions. Then comes the feature mapping. The system measures unique aspects of your face. For example, the distance between your eyes and the shape of your nose, the curve of your chin, and the other facial geometry. Modern systems create a 3D depth map by projecting invisible infrared dots on your face and measuring the pattern. This map creates the contour of your face and makes spoofing much harder. And finally comes matching part. The phone converts this 3D data into a unique code of face print and compares it into the enrolled profile. If the match score is high enough, it unlocks the device. If not, the access is denied. This whole process happens in a blink of an eye. Phones do this hundreds of times per second to stay smooth and fast. Notably, 3D sensing like dot projectors or infrared depth sensors greatly improves the accuracy. For instance, Apple's Face ID uses an infrared flood illuminator, and it also uses dot projector to create a detailed depth map of your face even in the dark. Because of this, Apple claims a 1 in 1 million chance that a random face will unlock the device, which is far more secure than just a flat photo. Most modern smartphones also encrypt and store your data in a secure chip like Apple's Secure Enclave and Android's Titan chip. This means third-party and hackers cannot read your biometric info even if they break into your phone. In other words, your face print stays safely inside a hardware. Face unlock feels fast and hand-free, no need to type a pin or touch a sensor, and that's why device makers love it. Android Authority notes it as arguably the quickest and easiest way to unlock your device, especially if it's the only biometric option. Apple even treats Face ID as secure as fingerprint, allowing it to payments and password autofill. Further, Android Authority puts it bluntly: there is no contest here. IR-based facial recognition is far more secure. But there has been incidences when phone companies themselves acknowledge the opposite. Samsung once admitted that the Galaxy S8 basic face unlock was intended as convenience, not high security. In practice, that means if your phone relies on a simple 2D scan, it might work in normal use but should not be trusted with your money. Many devices won't even let camera-only face unlock, approve payments or banking apps since they classify as convenience and not secure. But it's not the whole picture. Most of the smartphone companies now use infrared or 3D based face recognition systems. These companies use special hardwares like infrared illuminators, dot projectors, or structured light to capture depth information. Infrared cameras can capture in dark and measures heat patterns. 3D systems project thousands of invisible dots and read how they fall on your face to build 3D model. These are much harder to spoof with your photos or masks. In fact, without an accurate 3D replica of your face, a flat printout or 2D videos should not fool them. Some phones even check for liveness, like blinking or slight head movements, to make sure it's a real person and not a mask or statue. But here's the fun story. Back in 2017, when Apple launched Face ID, some tech reviewers tried to fool it. They used everything from professional masks to 3D print heads. Most of them failed, but one team in Vietnam actually cracked it with a super detailed masks that cost thousands of dollars to make. Apple quickly updated the software to close the loophole. The point is, face unlock is tough to beat unless you are a master spy with big budget. Now let's flip the coin. A deepfake is essentially the opposite of face unlock. It's when AI takes a face rather than recognizes a real one. In plain terms, a deepfake video or audio uses artificial intelligence to put anyone's face or voice into another body or make someone's appear to say something that they did not say. Deepfakes rely on a special kind of AI called generative adversarial networks. Picture two AI systems in a friendly competition. One called the generator that creates fake videos and images. The other one is called discriminator that spots the fake. They go back and forth, with the generator getting better at making fakes and discriminator getting better at catching them. Over time, the generator learns to create videos so realistic that even the discriminator can't tell they are fake. Deepfakes are convincing because they just don't swap the faces, they mimic the tiny details. The AI learns how your mouth moves when you say a certain words, or how your eyebrows twitch, or even how your screen reflects the light. There is no doubt that this technology can be used for betterment. Like many content creators are already using AI avatars for their videos. But there is a dark side. Deepfakes can be used to spread misinformation, like fake political speeches or to even scam people. In 2021, criminals used a deepfake voice to trick a bank manager into transferring $35 million. That's why understanding this technology is so important. I'll give you another real-world example. In the early 2022, a deepfake of Ukrainian President Zelensky urging his citizens to surrender was briefly broadcast on a hacked TV channel. Though it was quickly debunked, but it showed how dangerous fake videos could be in the wartime propaganda. The overlap between these two technologies raises some big questions. If the deepfake can mimic faces so well, could someone use one to trick face unlock system? The good news is it's tough. Face unlock systems like Face ID use 3D mapping and liveness detection, which deepfakes, usually 2D videos, cannot easily replicate. But as the deepfake tech gets better, so do the risks. On the flip side, the data used for face unlock could in theory be used to create deepfakes. If a hacker got hold of your phone's face print, they could potentially feed it into deepfake algorithm. And that's why these companies encrypt this data tightly, but no system is 100% foolproof. Deepfakes also bring up some ethical concerns. Therefore, YouTube now requires creators to disclose if a video uses AI-generated content, but not for cartoons or minor edits. This gray area makes it tricky to balance creativity with responsibility. The journey through the science behind face unlock and deepfakes reveals the incredible duality of artificial intelligence. On one hand, AI powers the seamless convenience and robust security of facial recognition, transforming how individuals interact with their devices and enhancing safety across the various sectors. On the other hand, the very same AI advancements make the creation of hyper-realistic deepfakes, blurring the line between truth and fabrication, with profound implication of misinformation, fraud, and personal privacy. This report has highlighted the relationship between these two technologies. It's an ongoing digital arms race. As deepfake generation technique becomes increasingly sophisticated, moving from easily detectable visual effects to subtle psychological and temporal inconsistencies, detection methods must continuously evolve to keep pace. In a world where the reality can be convincingly manipulated, critical thinking and media literacy are more vital than ever. Individuals should be encouraged to question the source of digital content, remain vigilant for inconsistencies, and maintain an awareness for the pervasive potential for manipulation. Always stay informed about the latest advances, and remember to look twice before you believe what your eyes and your phone screens tell you.